I welcome you to another CWC devotional and pray you and your family are doing well. Let me just start by asking you a few questions. Do you think it's odd when you see a Penn State fan wearing Penn State apparel? Is it strange when you see a sign for a political candidate in someone's yard? What about when you see someone's favorite radio station printed on a bumper sticker on their car? I think most of us would see all these things as very normal and even expected expressions of things people care about and like. Jesus modeled an expression or a testimony for us to show our love for God and dedication to his son Jesus. When he was baptized, it wasn't because he turned from a life of sin to a new life. He was just being a really good leader. He was modeling the thing he knew would be good for us to do. When we truly, really care about something, we express it. We wear the team shirt, we post signs, we tack on the bumper stickers, we click like on social media. When we've been transformed by Jesus Christ, we should express it. I mean, if you truly know the value of your salvation, you should want to express your love for God. Jesus modeled for us the best way to express that, and it's through baptism. It's a symbolic act demonstrating the death of our old life and the resurrection of our new life. It makes our salvation public, and in many ways asks those that witness it to hold us accountable in that new life. By acknowledging our allegiance to Christ through baptism, we say to the world, I am not ashamed of Jesus. We see the value of that testimony in Scripture when Jesus says in Luke 9:26, if anyone is ashamed of me and my message, the Son of Man will be ashamed of that person when he returns in his glory and in the glory of the Father and the holy angels. It's only when we live unashamed and unreserved in our faith that the full measure of God's blessing rests on us. Now, it's not to say that baptism saves us, because nothing we can do can save us. It's only through receiving Christ's work that we can be saved. Rather, I believe the willingness to testify through baptism to what God has done reveals the heart of the believer. If I'm not willing to be baptized, perhaps I need to ask myself the question, what's the quality of the relationship I have with Jesus? If someone is embarrassed to wear a Penn State shirt, maybe they're not really a Penn State fan. In his book, Not a Fan, Kyle Idleman says this, there is no life without death. The biggest threat to the church today is fans who call themselves Christians but aren't actually interested in following Christ. They want to be close enough to Jesus to get all the benefits, but not so close that it requires anything from them. So if Jesus is asking you to prove your devotion through baptism, what's keeping you from doing it? Is it nerves, stage fright? For some, it may even be a fear of water. Let me just say there's lots of ways baptism can be accomplished, and you should talk to one of your pastors to see about a way around some of that. But if there's embarrassment or uncertainty in your relationship with Jesus, then my prayer is that through examining your heart, you'll find what barriers you've kept in place between you and God. If you call yourself a Christian, but you're not actually interested in following Christ, there's a problem. I pray if you haven't been baptized yet that you'll consider making that expression soon. It's only through an unashamed faith that we really discover God's best for our life. I hope you've been challenged and encouraged today. And whether it's online or in person, we hope to see you soon.